everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today I'm going to be showing how I prepare my natural nails for acrylic. So the first step that I always do is push back my cuticles. I had pushed back my cuticles relatively recently to this video, so there's not much to be pushed back, but this step is probably one of the most important ones to me because it helps to remove all the dead skin from the nail plate so that it doesn't interfere with the acrylic when it's trying to stick to the nail plate. So after I'm done pushing back my cuticles, I use my needle bit for my e-file to go ahead and make sure everything is cleaned up. So this step is probably my most favorite because it's satisfying to do, but it also ensures that you don't get any lifting near your cuticle area. So yeah, with this step you don't need a lot of force, just let the bit do the work. I'll leave the link to where I got this bit in the description for anyone who's interested. So after I'm done cleaning everything up, I go in with my nippers and begin to trim my eponychium. So this step is 100% optional. It's there to protect germs from entering your nails, so if you feel as if you can't cut them safely enough without removing the entire thing or breaking the skin, I recommend just skipping this step because it's not necessary. It just helps me to get a cleaner look. When I'm done with that, I take my mandrel bit and my 180 grit sanding bands to remove the shine from my natural nails. So this step can make or break your retention and how long your nails stay on, so it's important to do it correctly. So what I like to do is get the 180 grit sanding bands because it's not rough enough or coarse enough to damage your natural nails, but it's also fine enough to make sure that you can get all of the shine from your nails removed so that your acrylic has something to stick to. So with this step, it's important not to use a lot of pressure or anything so you don't dig into your natural nail and make it super thin. So just lightly go over the top of your natural nail to remove the shine so that your nails stick on good. When I'm done removing the shine with my sanding bands, I go ahead and spray my nails with alcohol so that I can remove all of the dust before I move on to the next step. So this is another one of the optional steps which I do most of the time. So here I'm trimming down my nails, but not all the way, because for my next nail design I was planning on using forms, and when I use forms I like to have a little bit of free edge left so that I have something to attach them to. But yeah, if you're using tips, I recommend that you trim them all the way down so that you have a lesser chance of attaching your tips and them breaking at an awkward position so that they rip off your nails. So this is one of my last couple of steps, which is using my dehydrator. So the dehydrator that I use is not even a real dehydrator. It's just acetone in an old nail polish bottle, but it works really well in removing the oils from my nails, so I recommend doing it if you don't want to spend money on an actual dehydrator. Alcohol also works, but I haven't really tried that as much, so yeah. So my final step is going in with my primer. So the primer I'm currently using is the Kiss acrylic primer, which is a relatively entry-level primer, but it has worked really well for me so far, so I'm not switching it until it's empty. But on one of my previous videos, someone commented about using a better acrylic primer to get better retention. So she recommended the Mia Secret primer, which I haven't tried out yet, but I've heard really good things about it. So if you're interested, you should check that one out. And when I do end up trying it out, I'll let you guys know how it works for me. But yeah, it's important to just use a primer because it helps to get the acrylic to stick to your natural nail. So yeah, that's all I have for my prep routine and how I keep my nails from lifting. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope that this video is useful for you. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.